Hi, I'm Chris M. I've been meaning to do YouTube videos for some time. This is going to be a short little explainer on what I'm going to cover. I wanted to do fun stuff about astronomy and rockets. Unfortunately, we live in a political hellscape that is more and more damaging to people like me. So I am going to talk about things like being trans, the issues that come along with that, how to deal with some things. And then I'm going to move on to things like politics, current issues like climate, the environment, oil dependence, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to walk you through to not just like the collapse events that could be coming. I'm going to go to things like what you can do about it, organizations you can potentially join, how you can deal with these things that seem really scary and hopeless sometimes. And there's a lot of people out there that are very much invested in just scaring the pants off of you and then going, all right, good luck. And I don't want to do that. And I don't want to perpetuate this like anxious culture that has been created. So I am definitely going to cover a lot of these subjects. And it's going to be rough for a while as far as videos go. And then eventually after I kind of cover the situations that got us here and some of the situations that I see coming, I want to then start to talk about all of those same situations, but in reference to what you can do about them. The things that you can personally apply to not worry so much about what is potentially going to happen, because as bad as it looks sometimes, nothing's really inevitable. So things can always swing one way or another. Things don't necessarily have to get much worse. There can be pushback. We have midterms coming this year. This is posting this on the 1st. So congratulations for getting this far. There are a lot of people that haven't. And unfortunately, I think this year is going to be a year of deep struggle, especially politically. And I think the more you can be ready for it, the less it'll maybe bother you. And, but I don't think being aware of what's coming will hurt. I definitely, my intent is definitely not to scare people. I'm definitely not wanting to panic people at all. I want to help people that want to be more aware, be more informed of what's going on. If you're dealing with things like depression and anxiety that's coming along with this stuff, I have definitely myself felt all of those things. I may have some methods to help people with how they deal with stuff. I'm not going to tell you everything's going to be okay. That's never going to be my job. But I can help people deal with the consequences of what's happening and potentially motivating people to do something about it, whether it's, participate in a demonstration or join some sort of club or group or organization. I am not myself an activist. I am not here to necessarily get you, motivated in that direction. I more want to talk about things from my perspective, and being somebody who transitioned well over 20 years ago, it's a little bit different than a lot of the people you see on YouTube. So I think I'm going to leave it there, and I hope to put out a video roughly every day for a while just to see how difficult this is going to be. But this is just an introduction. I'll go by topic from now on. Potentially maybe do if something, big occurs, I might spend a video talking about that. So I hope what I'm going to do is going to be helpful for somebody, hopefully some people, but I will definitely be posting regularly, at least for the first beginning of the year. So I hope you follow.